And now the AI voices, you probably, since you've done it many times, they sound so realistic now. They don't sound choppy. They don't sound computer like
Yes.
anymore. They sound so
Yeah.
realistic. Yeah. You use 11 Labs, right, for your
Yes, I
AI
do. That's
voices?
that's that's the tool that I know there are more than one out there, but that's the one I landed on. And I've actually like been able to clone, like I work with the nurse planner on our team quite often. She's been the voice of some of our courses for like introductions and that kind of thing. And I cloned her voice and am able to use her, and it saves so much time because we can write a script, and I can change it at a whim. If something changes, that's another thing with things that require a lot of production is if something changes over time, a procedure changes, or uh, whatever it happens to be, or there was a mistake, something was said incorrectly. That's a whole another day of production that you have to, to make that correction. It's a lot of time and resources. But if something changes, like, wording of a script, or we didn't like that so much, I can easily change the script and then record it and download it. And it's super easy. And it saves so much of her time because I don't need her to live record anymore. And it sounds so much like her. It's amazing. And I
That
kind
is
of
so
like in
cool.
love with creating characters when it's not, someone that I know. I'm creating characters who, sort of represent our learner. And it could be a different learner for different instances. Like I had a different sort of character for our leadership series than I would for something that's, maybe for our sim series. Like they're different characters and they have personalities, and like it's so much fun. I'm sort
That's
of,
so cool.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I
fun.
love that. You have the opportunity, like you said, to make it so that it's not a one size fits all. It's not You're not making the same character all across the board. Yeah, you're able to make it unique for that particular uh not so, maybe the learner or just the curriculum itself that you're designing for. So I love that. That's great. And you mentioned the cloning. That is so cool. So you're able to actually, so so do you have the faculty subject matter expert like record a few minutes of their voice and then you're able to use 11 labs to clone that? Is that how that works?
Yes. So the best way to do it, so I found that the best way to do it, because you can like you can record like yourself, do like a live few minute, I forget how many seconds or minutes that they need, but you can do a recording of yourself and clone like on the spot. But the highest quality recording I found is if you have a video snippet. They'll tell you how long it needs to be. It needs to be like a certain number of seconds or whatever. But I happened to have video of her, and that it was the highest quality duplication of her voice, was to use that video snippet, and it was really good, and it's consistent too. Because like we did a course that's like a 7-module, 7-hour course, and I used her as the facilitator throughout, and used her in multiple different ways. And the voice was consistent throughout, so that would be hard to do. Like if it wasn't, then it wouldn't really work. But it is. So I was able to, use that same voice for a 7-hour course, and it sounds the same in the seventh module as it did in the first. So that was nice. Technology is
Wow.
a wonderful thing.
It is. It's amazing. Wow.